Hello everybody, it's Joe, aka NERDFIST, and I love video games, and today we're playing a little Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time, which is, I would say, arguably one of the best side-scroller beat-em-ups. Little one-player action here. Of course, you got the Turtles here, and go Raphael. He was always my favorite. I normally play with Raphael or Donatello. Uh-oh. Puff, 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 puff. Hey Shredder, bring that statue back, you bloated beanbag. God, what a comeback. That'll show him. But yeah, I definitely think this is probably arguably the best Turtles game ever made. It's also, like I said, probably definitely one of the best, kind of like beat 'em up games. It's right up there with like Streets of Rage and Golden Axe and Double Dragon and River City Ransom. River City Ransom, would that even be? Yeah, I guess I would put that as a side-scroller beat 'em up, even though it does kind of have more of a kind of story element thing. Oh, I love that. I love throwing them at the boom, throwing them at the screen. That's my favorite. Throwing stars at me. I always like Raphael more than the other ones. He seems to move a lot quicker, be a little bit faster. He doesn't have the reach as kind of what Donatello has. He moves so much quicker. His attacks are quicker to me. Maybe it's just me, but he does seem to be quicker. I don't know if he really is, or if all the turtles move at the same speed. But the other ones just seem a little bit slower to me. I love just slinging them around. You get to throw them at the camera. But yeah, this is there's kind of two versions of this game. This and Hyperstone Heist, which is for Sega. And they're not exactly the same game, even though they are similar. They kind of follow the same story a little bit. But in my opinion, this game is definitely better. It looks better, it sounds better, better graphics. Even though Hyperstone Heist is very fun. Little Baxter Stockman here. The first couple bosses, they have a very set pattern, and if you follow it pretty much, you can pretty much defeat them without getting hit. Of course, I took a hit right there, but they kind of follow a back and forth pattern, and as soon as you kind of know the pattern for each boss, the bosses aren't that difficult. Of course, right? Yeah, got him. We did it. We did it. That's weird.
Alley cat blues.
Sound hiccup. Yeah, I love just how the game is definitely more, even though there is a little bit of a tie-in with the movies, as you'll see kind of later on. Some of the bosses are actually from the movies, or rather, two of the bosses. But yeah, the only thing I kind of really, the only bad thing about this game is that it's one thing I can say for most of the Ninja Turtle games, because I think you can in some of the newer games, the ones that came out a few years ago, is that I would want to play this game, but play as Casey Jones, because Casey Jones was always my favorite, even though he's not. He is in the cartoon. He is, especially the newer cartoons. I think he has a more prominent role. Of course, he was in the movies. Oh, and these things right here. I hate these freaking things. You gotta take them out real quick. They have these little lasso. Oh, accidentally forgot the pizza. They have these little like whips, and they get you. And I'm playing on normal right now. And if one of them gets you, get hit by the knives. If one of those little whippy things gets you, they take about half of your life. They're kind of overpowered. They're not very. They don't play fair. They don't play fair, you guys. But yeah, but Casey Jones was always my favorite. That's one thing that, especially when I was younger, I always wanted to play him in a game. I think in the newer Ninja Turtle games, you can't play as Casey Jones, but I don't think a new Turtles game has come out. Oh god, these freaking things again. God, I hate them. See those freaking whips? I think I don't think there's been a new Turtles game probably since like 2005 or 6 or something like that, because they had the I think right around the time the fourth Turtle movie. I was trying to hit it back. Fourth Turtle movie came out. You kind of had like a new Turtles game that was kind of similar to this. It was kind of like a beat 'em up game where I think you could play up to four players. Here we got a little metalhead here. And this one too follows the pattern, but you gotta get him in the pattern. Crap. There you go. See if we can get him again. Oh. Hit him a few. There you go. See, now he'll jump. And then you get him in the corner. Dodge. Get him again. And then he'll go back into the pattern. Jump. Get him in the corner. That's basically what you do. Try to dodge his little punchy, kicky things. And I really like that. I like the Metalhead. So I think that he kind of started off as a bad guy, or he was built to be a bad guy, I think, and then he became a good guy. So I kind of feel bad about killing him. But remember, I had his figure, because I think he was one of those, kind of creations of the TV show where he was pretty much just made to be a toy. But I remember there was a thing on the back of his head, and you take it off, and his eyes and his brain were kind of this like one kind of like clear red plastic piece. And not doing good on the sewer surfing here. Ooh, got an extra man. There you go. And when you shine a light through the back of his head, his eyes would glow, and it's pretty cool figure. I still have him somewhere. He's in a box somewhere in the basement full of all my Ninja Turtle stuff, and up until just a few years ago, I still had like all my Ninja Turtle stuff kind of out and displayed. But now my living situation now is not at the where I can kind of put a lot of my stuff out. Pretty much the only place that I have to myself is kind of my office. But maybe one day I'll be able to put my all my cool toys out, because I don't know if you're like me, but even if you don't play with them, because really you don't after you're a certain age. But I just kind of like, how did I miss that pizza? Crap. I kind of like having stuff that reminds me of my youth kind of out and around, and it kind of makes you feel good. Looking around my office, I got here we go, the Rat King, but just looking around my office, I got freaking posters for. I got Willow over there, and I got Labyrinth. got Bill and Ted on the other wall, and Edward Scissorhands. It kind of just makes you feel good having those kind of things around. You can just look at a poster for a movie that makes you happy, and you feel better. you know what I mean? Oh. So even the Rat King has a bit of a pattern. Thing is trying to get back in front of him with not getting hit by those freaking missiles. And we lost our first man there. That's okay. I think we almost got him. I actually had that. I don't know if I had the Rat King. But I do know I did have his vehicle, that thing that he's riding right there. And it was cool, it would actually float. I can remember, we would, me and my cousins, we'd fill up the bathtub, and there were several turtle accessories. I remember there was a turtle speedboat. At the back of it would kind of flip up under the speedboat and become kind of like a hydrofoil type thing, or that's what it was supposed to be. The Technodrome here. Oh god, these freaking things again? Jesus. Oh, god, it got me with that freaking rope. I really hate them. But I love the music in this. Oh crap. Not doing too good. Not doing too good. And the Technodrome, that was an awesome Ninja Turtle toy. It was pretty big. It wasn't as big. I think there was two versions of it. I think there was a huge, like really big version of it that was, like several $100s. And then the version that I think me and my cousin had, which was it was still pretty big, and the eyeball on the top, there was like a little button you could push, and the eyeball would go rolling down a ramp, and it had little guns on the side, and of course we had the drill vehicles. You could put your bad guys in, and of course the turtle sewer play set that had it had a periscope, and it was awesome. And then the van, God, Ninja Turtles, so many great toys. Something I don't know if kids have that today. I mean, because I'm not very involved with kids. I mean, do they have toys that are just that cool, that have that many accessories? I don't know. What do kids watch nowadays? Like, the only thing I know is like freaking Dora the Explorer. I mean, is there the equivalent of a Ninja Turtles now? I mean, I'm pretty sure Ninja Turtles are still around in some capacity. Daggum Power Rangers, they don't freaking die. I saw a new Power Rangers just the other day, and then now they got some of the original Power Rangers back, playing characters. Oh, see, here we go. We got Toko and Razar. And it's a little unfair. You got to fight two of them. But they're not that hard. They kind of have like a little bit of a pattern they follow too. You just want to make sure they don't stand. They'll kind of stand on top of each other, and Razar will ride Toko around and kind of go back and forth across the screen and kind of really mess you up. I think I got Razar right here. Oh, frozen. Oh, puppy. But yeah, like the first two Ninja Turtle movies, like, of course these are Toko and Razar from the second one. And I think the second Ninja Turtle movie kind of gets a bad rap. Because, people say, oh man, it sucks. You got freaking Vanilla Ice dancing and like, go, 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 go. That's what I think that little turtle sound should be making, but like, go, 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 go. I don't know why it makes me laugh. But yeah, the second Ninja Turtle movie kind of gets a bad rap. And I don't really think it should because, I mean, number one, it was technically made for kids. And I remember loving the second Ninja Turtle movie when it came out. I mean, because you got Toka and Razar, and they look pretty cool and crazy, and you got Shredder, and he's been crushed, and then at the end of the movie, you got Super Shredder. Oh, these freaking douchebags, God. But the first movie is awesome, and I think it's still. Oh, got hit by that stupid thing. Thankfully, it didn't wrap around me or anything. It just kind of knocked me over. But the first movie, I think, still definitely holds up. It's actually still a lot of fun to watch. I watch it whenever I'm sick. Kind of have a cold or normally like once or twice. Once every year, every 2 years, you kind of get sick and you spend a day or two, just in bed feeling like shit. And normally when that happens to me, I put on the Ninja Turtle movie, and also Flight of the Navigator. if you haven't seen Flight of the Navigator, check that out. It's pretty awesome. Those are my sick movies. Normally movies from my childhood. That's what I put on when I'm feeling sick. I think we got the Shredder fight coming up. Tonight I dine on turtle soup. I didn't know this till recently, but the dad from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Oh crap! Let's go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and do a continue, and let's stick with Raphael. But the dad. Don't let me have to start over. Hopefully I don't have to start over. Please don't start over. Be at the boss. Okay, here we go. Yeah. But the dad from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air played the voice of the Shredder in the cartoon, the original cartoons. And when I heard that, I was just flabbergasted. I don't know why that seems so weird to me. But I guess going back, you can kind of hear it. You kind of hear his voice. But yeah, definitely, like most people, I am worried about what's going to happen with the new Ninja Turtle movie, because, like Michael Bay is involved, which is, not necessarily a good thing. Oh, crap, we died. Crap. And of course now when I really need to throw these guys, it's harder to throw them when you want to. But when you're just going through a level, you can throw them left and right. But yeah, the new movie, I kind of hope that they stick a little bit closer to the comics than the cartoon. I would definitely, I think everybody would really want a rated R Ninja Turtle movie. Just, because the original comics were very, very bloody and violent. But I can pretty much guarantee that is not going to happen. No studio is going to spend, what would it now be? It's probably going to be $100 million movie, if not more than that. Nobody's going to spend that kind of money on a rated R Ninja Turtle epic. So, but although I think that would be the best thing ever if it happened. But it'll probably be PG-13. That's kind of what they did with the Transformers, and I kind of see them doing that with Ninja Turtles. Yeah, we got him. We got him. Oh no, he jumped. He jumped into the time portal. I really like the Shredder's laugh too. He's like po po po. Sounds like Jabba the Hutt or something. Jabba? Did I say Java? Jabba the Hutt. No. Falling.
Prehistoric Turtlesaurus.
BC? What is that? 25 million? 25 billion? 25 billion? I don't even think the Earth is that old. I think it's only... Well, if you want to go by the Bible, it's 6,000 to 7,000 years old. If you want to go by science, it's I think think the Earth is supposed to be 4 to 5 billion years old, and the universe is 14 billion years old. I think that 4 to 5 billion, 14 billion for the universe. I think that's. These guys are starting to get a little tougher. They kind of hate this. They'll kind of bunch up on one side, and then one of them will kind of sneaky around you and try to grab you or punch you. And that's when you kind of get grabbed by them. God, I hate that. And I'm thinking in the third Ninja Turtle game, which is for Nintendo, maybe we'll do a I love video games for that too. But actually, when they grab you, you actually lose health, which really freaking sucks. That's one thing I really hate about the. Got some rock soldiers here. I kind of like rock soldiers. they're kind of cool looking. Oh. Let's do another continue. Why not? Go with Raph. Thought about going with Donatello, but no, we've got to stick with Raphael. Oh, I gotta start over. Crap, we gotta start over. let's see what happens. Let's keep going. Maybe it won't be so bad. but yeah, the fourth not the fourth movie, the new Ninja Turtle movie. I'm definitely worried how it turns out. It could be freaking awesome. I think it would be cool if they kind of kept the turtles small, because in the comics they were only like, I think they were like 3 feet tall, 3.5 feet tall, and they kind of did a little bit on the first movie. If you go back and rewatch it, you notice that the turtles are always shorter than like April, and a lot of times people wondered if you remember the movie, like where Splinter gets kidnapped and they go back to April's place and she opens the door, and people are always like, why are they at the door on their knees? And it's like, well, they're not on their knees, they're short, they're small. It's just people didn't realize that's what was supposed to be going on. So if you go back and watch the original Ninja Turtle movie, the one from 1990, I guess it's 1990, 1991, I guess 1990. Got hit by a stalactite or stalagmite. Which one is the one on the ceiling? Stalactites, I think. God. Crap. But ooh, gotcha. I like the I like rock soldiers. I think there was rock soldiers in the one of my favorite episodes of the cartoon. It was called I think the episode was called Hot Rodding Teenagers, and it was like a Krang opens a portal to Dimension X, I think, or I guess it's Dimension X, or maybe it's just another dimension. But these like kind of teenagers come through on these hover cars. They kind of look like old school like Cadillacs or cars from like the 60s or 70s, I guess 60s, and they kind of become friends of the Turtles. But I'm pretty sure there's rock soldiers in that episode, and that was one of my favorite episodes as a kid. And of course, I had the card, because they did put out any character on the freaking cartoon show got a toy at some point. I don't think any character didn't have a toy. And most of them had several different kinds of toys. There was, at least 20 different, Raphael figures. Yeah, the new movie I'm worried about, because the last movie it had its moments. I thought it was good. It was definitely better than the third Ninja Turtle movie. But there's just something missing that... Oh, I've got more freaking dinosaurs. Ooh, he's riding a dinosaur. Ooh, watch out. Get that pizza. So yeah, I'm kind of worried about what it's going to turn into, but I'm kind of excited for it. I mean, thankfully Michael Bay isn't directing the movie, which is kind of a good thing. I mean, but you know, because I didn't care for the Transformers movies at all. But oh, if you want to see a good, kind of a good Ninja Turtle movie, or it's not even a Ninja Turtle movie, it's Casey Jones. So these guys made a fan film of kind of the origin of Casey Jones, and it's about, I guess it's about 45 minutes long. Comes Slash, and I think we're gonna have trouble with him. I don't know his. You kind of have to get behind him and hit him. But yeah, the Casey Jones movie is really, really good. It's really, really bloody, and maybe not bloody, but it's definitely very violent. True to the character. Oh, crap. What do you think? Do we do one more? Let's do one more. Raphael.
Prehistoric Turtles.
Please, let's start at the bad guy. I don't want to go through it again. Crap. Okay, well, we're not going to do it again. I'm not going to go through the whole level again. I think we're going to stop right here. So, anyway, guys, that is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time. It's awesome.